So welcome to part 2 of our geologic map creation. So we're going to open our geologic map we started with, and we're going to try to make some progress in this and see how we're going to complete our map creation. And so the very first thing we're going to do in this session is we're going to remove the units layer we created. We're going to remove that. We don't need that again. Just right click on the units layer and then click remove. And then when we've done that, notice that under the lithology layer we created, we only created line features, and you can check, just right click on lithology, go to properties, let the property layer load. So when you go to properties, just check under the source. If yours is on general, click on source. You'll notice that the feature class is called lithology, feature type is simple, feature geometry is line, and those are just lines. So we need to convert it from line features to polygons. And to do that, we're going to go to our search, go to your search, and then type polygon. When you type polygon, click enter to bring out some options. So once the option comes out, click on to polygon data management, feature to polygon data management. So you're going to click on that. So once you click on that, to bring out feature to polygon tab, so click the input feature drop down and then click lithology. Just give you some time to load the data. Still loading. Alright, so that's loaded now. So under the output feature class, we're going to save this data inside. We're going to go to the ArcMap training folder. So inside the geologic map data, click on GP map GDP. Where after lithology, click on lithology. So now under it, we're going to type in units. Unit under this inside the map GDP. We're saving it there. So we're going to say units. Sorry. Then click save, then click OK. So it's going to load. Just give it some time to process. You will notice the progress at the lower part right hand side of your ArcMap software. So just give it time to load. Takes just those processes to build up. Alright, so it's coming in, and so notice that it has loaded right now. This is a unit that's been added to your table of content layers. So just right click on it and open attribute table. Let's see how many polygons was created. Remember that we have 3 rock types. We have our granite, we have a schist, and we have our banded line. So just by the right hand side here, where you see this arrow, just click on that. So the first one is the schist, the second is the banded line, while the third is for granite, like I explained earlier. So to this, what we did to the first unit layer we created, we're going to create extra this thing to describe what these layers are all about. So once you do that, on your just under the table listing, under the table options, so under the table options, so just clear selection and then go back and add feed. So when we add feed, so the first feed we're going to add is going to be our unit ID. That's what ID. What I want is to identify those rocks. Unit ID. Unit ID. So change the type to text, and then your value here is leave it as 15. So I'm going to add another unit ID here. Then add feed. So this one will be unit description. Unit underscore. Remember, we don't use space, we use underscore to separate. Unit description. So change your type to text and then click. You can increase this to 200. Then click OK. So I'm going to edit it. Go to your unit, right click on your unit, and then click edit features. Start editing. So just move the cursor a little bit down. You can adjust this down to the lower particular. So under the unit ID, to the first one, ensure that you note the first one. The first one, I highlight the schist. So that means we're going to give you the ID for schist. So the schist ID is SU. So after we've done that, the next one is the banded gneiss. The gneiss ID is capital letter G and small letter G, while the third is the granite. But granite is O, G and small letter U. So after we've done that, we're going to give it the name. But for the SU, I know we talked about that it's an undifferentiated schist. Undifferentiated schist. Undifferentiated schist. We've not really done petrographic analysis on this to tell. So the second one, which is the gneiss, just put your gneiss there. Just put your gneiss. And then the last one, which is your granite listing. Let's put undifferentiated granite also. Undifferentiated. Undifferentiated granite. So once you've done that, just go to table options and clear selection. So that will work. And then go to editor, save your edit, and then click stop edit again. And then you can close your attribute table. Now we're going to go on to give these different layers the color. So right click on unit, go to layers, and go to properties instead. On your property table layer opens, go to symbology. Under symbology, go to categories. Under categories, under your value feed, click on unit ID. Select unit ID as a value feed, and then uncheck this box and hide all value. Notice 3 different boxes showed, and those showed. It shows the first one showed us the first one showed for the gneiss, that's GG. Second one is the granite, and the third one is the schist. So click apply, and let's see. So and then check your map. Let's check your map. You notice it's giving the 3 rock types their color. So it's giving them their color. So we want to give you the specific color that the rock types are, because in geology we use color to represent rocks. Like for granitic rocks, different shades of red. For schist, blue. For gneiss is brown. So we want to give you that color. So just double click on the first granite box, gneiss box instead, and then go to outline color, select no color, and fill color. When you go to fill color, just click the check down button, go click on more colors, and when you click on more colors, it will bring out a color selector. Under the color selector, you see color properties, HSV. Click on HSV and change to RGB. So when you change to RGB, for the gneiss, type in, for the gneiss, under the R, type in 116, 116. Once you, for the green, type in 38, and for the blue, type in 0. So that's the RGB color code for the red we're using. And then click outline with 1, and then click OK. Just give it that color. Click apply. You notice a change in your nice distance there. So you notice the change. You can see the change. The brown is there. So double click on your granite. So go back, give it no color outline, change the outline to 1, and then your color field, go to more colors, change it to RGB, and then type in, for the red, type in 255, for the green 112, and for the blue, type in 85. Click OK, and then click OK again. So that's for the granite. For the schist, go to your color field, more colors, change to RGB, and then type in 159, 219, and then 243, and click OK. Outline color, no color, and then click outline with 1, makes it something better, and then click apply. So you can see now that what the map is coming to life. The map is coming to life right now. And so let's just label this. Let's see. Go to click on label tab. Under your label this, click on label features manager. Check that box, and then go to unit ID. And unit ID, then select bold, increase the font like 14, then click apply. So come in, click apply, click OK, and then let's save our work. So you can save your work, click save. And so we're getting to the end of our map creation exercise. Let's go to our mythology and let's adjust some certain things from that there. Go to symbology. Let's go. And so we're good to go. I'm going to go in this. Good to go. So check. Alright, so we're getting to the end of our first creation of first geologic map, as you can see on our screen. And once we arrive at this junction, the next is to give it the names and tell exactly what type of work this is, and export our map for usage. Export our map for usage. Let's go to properties again. I'm going to go to labels and let's go to the description. Okay. Alright, so we want to label the rock types that we've done here. So just go to your unit, right click on it, go to properties. When you go to your properties, layer tab, click on labels, and then change your click label features in this layer. You want to label it unit ID. Select unit ID under your label field. So scroll up and use 10, font 10. Yeah, bold it, click apply. So you should have your ID show on your map, and so you can see mine are shown on the map, and it looks cool. So you can change your color. Use 70% gray, so that at least to blend in the map, that it doesn't really have so much of a stuff contraction when people are looking at it. You can click placement properties is not really necessary here. It's not really necessary since we're not really using the Replex engine for this. So you save your work, and the next thing now is to work on how to export our map. Let's present it in a more detailed manner. So let's change our view, change it to layout view. So before we change to layout view to export our map, you can decide to add roads, and you can decide to add roads and maybe other features you want to add. But Geologic map basically gives us idea of the spatial distribution of rocks. Probably in other maps I'm going to create, we'll try and add roads. Although in this data I gave you, I added some data on road, that we can add directly to it. So let's just add a road feature to make this map at least have some unique features that we can add to it. So just click on file, go to add data, and go back to your topographic data, because that's where you have the AGM admin that has the Nigerian highway. So double click on highway, NGN highway, and then click on highway and add it. So it's going to be now a line. So that line, that's it there. So once we've gotten this line, the next thing is we're going to clip like we did. So go to geo processing, clip, and then input feature is Nigerian highway, and the feature you're clipping into the border. So once you do that, just change the save location. You click on browse. So you're going to save it inside your map GDP, the GP map folder. As you're following, you can see my own is in the map. If your own is not there, just search for the folder, go back home. You can go back home, go to app map, training data, geologic data, and then click map GDP. Just save it outside, or just save it inside your map, geologic map folder, and then click it road, B21 road, or GP road, the name of the map operating, geologic practice road. So click save, and then click OK. So just leave the process to run. You can notice it's processing at the lower right hand corner. So you're going to see a change, so show that operation successful. So when you've done that, remove this Nigerian highway, click on right click and click remove. So GP road, you need to give it the road, so you can see, double click on that line, on the line below the GP road, and then change it to highway around, and then click OK. So you can see your road as shown on your map. Let's save our work again, and this we're going to just add for now. So we're going to export our map. This will change to layout view. So once you change to layout view, you're going to zoom to layer, click on G border, and then right click, zoom to layer. So once you zoom to layer, adjust your map, decide to adjust the map, click, and when you adjust the map to this extent, just right click, go to properties, click on frame. After you click on frame, under border, just click the down arrow and then click none, click apply, and click OK. So you are removing that line that was there. So once you've done this, we have to start adding our map features. So let's start with our north arrow. Let's insert our north arrow. So I'm going to select this time. I'll click OK and take it back. Alright, so I'm going to take it right to where it belongs. Yeah. So when I do that, I'm going to insert my scale bar. So remember we created a scale bar that time. So my scale bar, you can just select it. When you select it, automatically brings out this option. So it gives us the map scale. So you can see mine is 0650 and 1300 meters. So you can edit this to make it look much better. So increase your scale division. So let's stop this. Click delete. And just insert one. Insert my scale bar. So insert your scale bar, or you can insert anyone. I'm going to insert my own. I already have a preset I made, so it's well fixed for me like this. So I insert my scale bar there. So my next is to insert my legend. Which is very, very important. I'm just going to send all this back. So for your legend, you're going to select the units. You're going to add the unit. Then you're going to add your lithology also, and then your role. So unit, lithology, role. There are the three features on the map that you need. So okay, next. So notice that's been worked out. So just bring it down, right click, convert to graphics, and when you convert to graphics, ungroup it, and then select to get your mythology. Just select this one, then move it to this side, then select unit ID, select unit and unit ID together, and then delete that. You don't need that. Then bring your legend title to the middle, select your, I'm going to the middle. We're trying to work on it. So delete ethology, delete contacts. So you can select these three together and then move them up. You just have to be a central align. So for this, I'm going to ungroup this. Just select everything, right click and ungroup. So once you ungroup, you select everything again. So find the way of right click and then go to align center. So you want both the symbol. You want both symbol to really show. You can see it on the screen here. So you can see I have the symbol inside the map. So my next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a text box to write the name of this. So I'll bring in a text box. Go to your up arrow and see your text. So bring text, and then I put my text here. So I edit it. So I'm going to type for this GG. That's nice. So I'm going to type nice. That's nice. I click apply. So you notice that's my nice. So I'm going to copy this and then paste. Go to paste. Now edit it, double click, and then for the OG, that's undifferentiated grammar, undifferentiated undifferentiated granite. Then I'll click. I'm going to copy this undifferentiated granite. Copy it. Then click apply. I'll click OK, so I have it, and then I can paste again. Okay, I'm going to copy this, and then I'll paste. Bring it down here. Right click, double click on it, and then I just turn it to undifferentiated schist. Undifferentiated schist. Click OK, and I can apply. So I make my work look neat. I can select the right click, and then I'll align left. So for this, I'll do that for this also. And that for this. Align. Go to align left. So I can just bring it down. So that's getting set to wrap up. You can zoom back to full screen and zoom whole page. So one more thing, we're going to add a title. So what we do, Geologic map practice. So you're going to do this. So hold it. So just put at the center. Then when you click on it to bold it, then click OK, click apply, click OK. So we're getting towards the end. So the next thing we're going to do is make sure you save your work. Insert dynamic text. So I want you to put your dates. I want to add dates to my work. Just add it up here. I'm going to insert the time, current time. So and then I'm going to insert my name, author name. So just double click on it. Then click on it and then edit. Put your name there. I'm going to put my name. So you can erase the author. You can also skip the author there. So you can see it show on the screen. And this I'm going to align right. Select all, and then align right. So the align, and then change your font color to 40% gray. Just pick it to the background. Doesn't want to be so important, so change to 50% gray. And I guess we're almost done. Done with this. So let's go back, zoom back to old page. Zoom on page, so you can look at your map. It's set and set. Just adjust your work and make it look really nice and presentable. So we kept our details here this time, which is good. So I show you. Yes, as we want to wrap up our map, so we're going to add our last thing. We're going to add our coordinates. We go to layers, click on properties. So when you click on properties, under the data frame properties, click on grids. Click on new grids. So ensure that the graphic is selected. Click next, and then for your map interval use 10. Sorry about that. So click use 10 seconds. It's a 2 minute by 2 minute map, so almost like 10.2 kilometers. Kilometers. So use your next finished. So you click apply. So it's going to show your map. So once you do that, you just need to adjust properties. So go to angles. So under it, just click under your label rotation, check left and right, bold it, increase your size to 8. Then your action, 2023 here. You can decide not to show lines or tick, to just show the grid by the edge. So click apply. So click OK. And so it's not really well represented, so just adjust your map to your right to be close. So just close by. Let's see your map. So your map here. The sets are ready for export. The set are ready for export. Alright, so let's check through the map way and see that ensure what you're exporting is cool and really nice to view. If I edit this, the color we use there, the bold is too much, the font size is rather, it's kind of too much. So let's reduce it to 7. So let's go about 6. Check what the color. Okay. So the font size will go like this. It's fine, so the work. Yeah, only left with exporting. So let's export and let's see how beautiful our geologic map has been. So let's click that's it. So click save. Yes, like for me, I'm trying to increase. I've created one before. Let's check what let's check for the practice map. Alright, so this is the map. So you can see my name, time is was created, and the region, how well represented it is. All the state, title, scale bar, your region, and I'm very sure once you follow through this guide, you'll be able to come up with this map and even more. So for this week, exercise is attached so that you can get yourself grounded in the map manipulation. I hope by the end of this training that you'll be able to put these real maps that really represented to people, and they will so happy that yes, you can this map. So keep on trying, keep on practicing, traveling, and you will see how fine and better it comes out. Thank you very much, and see you in the next episode when we continue our journey of mapping. Thank you very much.